Hello. So I'm Kevin Silva. Today I'm talking about deviance and social control. Basically, how society decides what's normal and what happens when someone breaks those rules. This matters because we experience social control every single day. So what is deviance? Deviance isn't just breaking laws; it's any behavior that goes against social norms. What counts as deviant depends on culture, time period, and situation. For example, tattoos used to be seen as deviant and now they're common. Even yelling is normal at a sports game, but deviant in a classroom. And I guess the point is that deviance isn't fixed. It's shaped by the environment and expectations around us. So it's like, there you go. So, how society defines deviance. Um, what's considered deviant changes across cultures, across time, and depending on the situation. Something that's normal in one place or era can be deviant in another. People in power also often influence what gets labeled as deviant. This is why deviance can sometimes feel unfair because not everyone gets judged the same way. Um, so let's go to slide 4. So, theoretical perspectives. Um, so functionalism says deviance has a purpose because it reminds society of its rules, and conflict theory says people in power define deviance to protect their own interests, and also goes for symbolic symbolic interactionism, focuses on labeling. If someone is labeled as a troublemaker, they might start acting that way. So these theories help us see deviance from different angles instead of assuming it's just good or bad. So 5. Social control. Social control keeps society organized. Formal control includes um, laws, police, courts, and school rules. Informal control includes judgment, peer pressure, and social expectations. Most people follow norms because they want to avoid embarrassment or disapproval, not because of laws. We don't really notice social control happening, but it shapes our behavior all the time. Um, yeah, all right, so examples of deviance in today's society. Today, deviance can look like cyberbullying, trolling, let's say, vaping, skipping school, protest, or even dressing differently. Some actions challenge norms, some challenge laws, and some are just outside what a group expects. Um, we all see these examples around us, especially online and in school settings. All right, so how social media shapes deviance. Um, Social media spreads norms quickly. Behavior can go viral and people can face public judgment fast. Um, culture is a form of informal social control. Uh, we also constantly monitor ourselves online because hmm, um, we know people watch us, or people are watching. Social media makes deviance more visible also, and in reaction to it can be much stronger and more public than in real life. Um, slide 8. Positive deviance. Positive deviance is when someone breaks a norm in a helpful or brave way. Examples include whistleblowers, activists, or anyone who challenges unfair systems to make things better. Um, Sometimes breaking a rule leads to positive social change. These people stand out because they take risks to do the right thing, even when it's not popular. Um, why social control matters. Social control keeps society safe, keeps society organized, but it can also create or reinforce inequality. For example, some groups may be punished more harshly than others. Um, I guess understanding this helps us see the bigger picture of how society works. It also helps us think more critically instead of assuming everyone is treated the same. And okay, as for a conclusion, deviance is not fixed. It depends on culture, time, and power. Social control affects our behavior in big and small ways. Learning this helps us understand society and reflect how norms shape our own choices. Overall, deviance helps us see how society sets boundaries and how people can challenge them to create change. And that is